I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships are...
And he shoots! In he goes again!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's travelling a long way. Zola is herring after that one. And it's Del Piero. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in a great position here. He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tato's selection here is, of course, entirely logical. There are so very many looking forward to seeing him here.
Couldn't agree more, Peter, when you consider how much he brings to the table. We all know about his qualities on the ball, but what I like in particular are his two signature moves, the diagonal runs he makes into the box.
And Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Roberto Carlos.
Chance for a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Carlos certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And here's Zola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Del Piero. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He slings a header! Oh, it's come off the upright. That has ended up in no man's land. Good effort from distance. Ronaldinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Pato.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And this is Xabi Alonso. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Gullit. Gremio disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Taken back almost at once. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So what can they make of this? Flamengo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's Gullit, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Muscular approach does pay off here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is the... He's had a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Messi's cross. He's gone direct here. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Flamengo have it back and can go again. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Spread out to the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Seedorf. Oh, super ball. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
Gremio really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 30. Neymar.
Away we go again.
Sai para a entrada do
Gremio have been the
jogador.
team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Thinks about the shot. Roberto Carlos. And this is Ronaldinho. And the shot! He's got away with one there. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Gremio are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldinho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Getting up there! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Searching pass he's played there. He has a look up, and he's definitely on. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. And it's Ronaldinho. Pepe trying to keep this in. Del Piero.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Yamal. Cafu. And he's got his cross in.
Flamengo clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's a shot. Shot, surely! That's a cute ball. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in, and this is Del Piero. Goes for a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Flamengo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And a chance! He's got a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Aos 19 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 11. Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Courtois. Thuram cuts it out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And this is Neymar. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substituição.
Corner number 2 then.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nice looking ball. Flashes. Gets his head on it! Goal! Flamengo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So we have movement on both benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the pass is intercepted. And this is Messi. He's got away. Real chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's having a good look here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Roberto Carlos! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Corner number 3 coming up. There's the shot! And how did he not put that away?
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Hullet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good take in a good area. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's in plenty of space here. He is just caressing the ball. Ball swung in.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Hullet plays it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a sharp pass. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Flamengo have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends. As long as...
Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bojan. And the counter is on. That has been cut short. And here's Messi. And here's Seedorf. An instinctive delivery. Flamengo are a team that's fond of the low block. They just about within shooting range. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could move up a gear here. Cafu, that's really well manoeuvred. He's being urged to shoot. And that is well cleared. Del Piero. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, it's Del Piero. Tries to pass it through. Del Piero. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Ronaldinho. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Del Piero. Now it's Romario. Xavi Alonso. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That's where it came from. It's run loose here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some resolute defending there. Romario has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Gremio have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's found a way through. And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Gremio really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Gremio really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Space for him to turn and look. And it's Rijkaard. Del Piero! Oh, that was no routine save.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Flamengo with the corner, there first. Rijkaard! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Caught offside that time. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And Bojan! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. Flamengo are level. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the...
Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a rate, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Well, and the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
E quem vai vencer no segundo tempo? Nosso time, é claro. Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 2.
So we're into the second 45.
A entrada do jogador, camisa 5. Teremos uma substituição.
Ronaldinho. Grêmio, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon. Del Piero! Xavi Alonso.
This is the time you need that pace.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Seedorf. And here's Messi. And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rijkaard. Bojan given the lift of his goal. And it's Del Piero. It's a sharp pass. Del Piero. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Messi. Nicely shaped ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, this is a... There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner given.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Flamengo have their second corner now.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 9.
Del Piero with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Eto'o. Foot in. Gremio couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Can he get it through? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Bojan. Xavi Alonso. Played with finesse. Oh, well played. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And this is Del Piero. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Gremio are looking to go forward now. Gremio perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pelé. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than... Pelé! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pelé really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then.
Substituição em andamento.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yaya Toure. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Yaya Toure. Knocks it out wide. Pings it across. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
It's Adriano! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, he's been bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Flamengo desperately searching for the winner here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pelé charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now that looks... Chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
Towering header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Flamengo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Adriano! What a goal! A finish of true class. They have stolen level at the last. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Xavi Alonso.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd large. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years.
And the finish! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
That'll be a corner.
Gremio with the corner, there first. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Roberto Carlos. He's big. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Nice interception, well timed. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero with the short one. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Gremio have their third corner. Del Piero plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Still goalless. Maldini. Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. There's a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Del Piero. Yamal. Yamal! It's hit the upright. Goes long and straight. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about within shooting range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Pato. Tries to play it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Zanetti conjures time and space where few can. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And here's Hullet. And he's found... And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pepe. And Zanetti. Strong running down that left flank. Driving on and making good progress.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's having a good look here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Solar. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho. And he shoots! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Defending was strong and firm. And this is Pato. Zola. And it's Del Piero. Looking for the run. Del Piero. He's got away. Del Piero! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He can run onto that. He's found the way through. Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Grêmio leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's...
Romario! Now, who's going to be first to this? Quality ball. Gullit chasing after it. And they're quick to get it back. Searching pass he's played there. And he's had it nicked away. And for the first half, that is that. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Grêmio leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 18.
So we're off again.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 22.
Cafu.
Teremos uma
Yamal.
substituição.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Van Dijk.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And this is Romario. Knocks it into space. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot!
Pepe clears it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been cut short. They've won a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Cafu. The ball goes in, and he gets rid in a hurry. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Pete.
And a chance! Just about up to the hour now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Seedorf makes a move down the right. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gullit. Flamengo can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Xavi Alonso. And the ball's gone astray. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos has it out. He's rising! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 19.
So we have movement on both benches. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And they can counter here. And this is from Mario. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pelé, caught offside that time.
Gremio clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 20. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 9.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pelé. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Ambitious ball here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Ronaldinho has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Played it again.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. That's a cute ball. Chips it through.
And
the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Seedorf. And it's Ronaldinho. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side.